Hey, my YouTube. So, y'all already know that. It's okay. So, I had a question though. I started relationships because my heart was empty and fur. And I want to know, was that a bad idea to start off with? Because at the end of the day, I didn't make sure their heart was pure before I jumped into a relationship. But to know me, know that now, you know what I mean? You know me, knows that. And it was just like a ha-ha moment. Because I'm just really thinking about, like, why the fuck I be in relationships? Or why my relationships be going downhill fast and shit. And I think about it, and I was like, so ask yourself why you started it. And what do you feel when you started it? And it came to that, it came to mind that my heart be purr. Like, I have a purr heart. Like, I for date people. Like, I'm on a whole new fresh start situation because I'm for dating people who hurt me. Said sorry for the ones that's not gonna say sorry to me. Like, I accepted, did that shit. Cool, my heart was purr. Like, it was no hating. It was no ex baggage. Let's just say that. But the people have been chosen that was not their hearts. Now that you know that, now that you know you set challenges for challenges who they are, what do you have to say? What do you have to say for the crowd? Find a code. Find a law code that you go by and that you respect it, okay? And you study it every day. Every day. Okay? You study it. Like, my code might be self-love. Like, anybody disrespecting you, disrespect your self-discipline. You really gotta do the discipline. Even if you gotta tell yourself, you know what, no TV for 10 minutes. Start that motherfucking timer. No TV for 10 minutes. Because you have to, this code gotta be so fucking strong that no one can break it. Not even yourself. But you know, I like to entertain. I like to go study the code when I'm drunk. I like to study the code when I'm high. I like to even study the code sometimes at night. Just because. You know, just because. Because you have to study and live by that code. You can't remember that. You cannot forget that shit to save your life. Like, it's okay to lose a phone password, your internet password, your Wi-Fi, your bank password, but not the code password, baby. The code password will show a lot to your character, how people treat you, and how you treat people. It should tell you a lot. Okay? It will tell you a lot. Cause that's what sparked my attention. That's what I'm going for now. Is it speaking a lot? Do he have per heart? Do he need to pass for the past? And somehow, y'all, I be knowing. But I be like, and I think it's me though, because I be forgetting that I can feel people's emotions and shit like that. So I be thinking it's me. Whole time it be now. And the time I catch on, I come on real fast. This time go around. I'm not kicking him out of my life, no. But I'm training him. Yeah, I'm training him. I'm starting to train him now because at first I was just accepting everything he do out there. So I had to train myself. Oh, I had like a big discipline for that. Y'all ain't gonna know what that was. That I had to eat. What was the discipline for that? That I had to leave sweets alone for 3 days. But I caught up real fast, y'all. It was like, so we was talking off and on. We stopped talking. And then some weeks later, on January 1st, we spent fucking buying something. Bitch, you burnt. New Year's together, y'all. New Year's together. But I know all the signs. Because, I ain't gonna lie, I wanted to see the dick was on. I wanted to see what the dick was on. And it was on, it was on good shit. It was on good shit. You ain't playing 19 good shit. But, and then I had to cut it off though because I was the type of person like attention don't. I'm like, oh, he text me. And I was just like, no, it's not giving that. Take hours, weeks, and shit like that. So she before the fuck back, stop calling him, stop texting him. Like, I respond now. Like, I don't text back first no more. I just respond. No, I'm not you guys. You know how you send hands, so you know you send like songs or something like pictures and shit, so they're hoping that person be like crushing mom, so that's like a response in your head to text them. That's the type of shit it was on, but it was on like for we let motherfucking 2 weeks go, y'all. This is my twin flame I'm talking about. My twin fucking flame. Hey boo. Hey. If you're looking at this, you know you my twin flame. But anyway, so, girl, at the end of the day, I was just like, he started talking sexual, y'all. And I know he know that's a turn off, so he was just trying to push me away. Like, he really wasn't really trying to push me away, but he just don't understand, why the fuck she gonna do that? I ghosted her, I did this, I lied to her, because I know already. And I knew fucking already what you did. And what you was doing, I knew already. I just didn't care. I didn't care at all because you wasn't mine. And I wasn't yours. So I wanted you to get this out your system before we came to one, you know what I mean? I knew about the sample. I knew how you was still trying to fuck with both. I knew that she do a fake pregnancy out there, you know? I knew a lot more, but we're going to talk about that in person because too much for the internet or the camera or whatever. But I knew, because at the end of the day, I knew. I knew, like, I was in your head. I seen everything, eh? And I read your eyes when you first came over. That's what made me fall in love with you. It made me fall in love with you because I seen all the image come together. It might sound crazy shit, but I seen all the images coming together. Kids, school, everything. One image, shaking in your eyes, which scared the fuck out of me. That's why I had to walk away from the table because then she was so strong. It's like, how the fuck you looked in the mirror? How the fuck you know the kid's gonna look like? How the fuck you know that may click? Fucking click, because I was seeing that. So I was seeing that and you were seeing that. I don't know. This is something I want to know. Like, it's something I would want to know, but only if you want to tell me. Not because you want me to tell me this, because you want to get that off your chest, because we like best friends or something. Like, we cool as best friends, and you be like, this is the first person I want to tell something to. When that day come, I'm gonna know. It ain't gonna be long though. It's not gonna be long as shit. But we gotta run it down. I did it. I ran it the first 2 times you asked. Because I wasn't really sure she was asking me. I wasn't really sure she was asking me to ask me this, or you was just like mentioning it. Because I'm really retarded. Like, you really gotta tell me what the fuck you talking about when you talking about it. Because I'm retarded. It's not gonna click to me. Cause I'm like, oh, he just gave me a hint. I hope you know later I ain't gonna figure that shit out. Cause you have to be 100 with me. Like, I don't do hints. I don't do hints at all. That's why they call me aggressive. Cause I don't do hints. I'm well spoken though. Anyway, you did hints. And that's why I took it as. I was like, okay, cool. You know, one day. One day, why fucking not? One day, sure. Cool, you know. But you was real life serious. But you real life wasn't ready. You real life was not ready at all. Your heart was heavy for pain and guilt and regret. But it was a sex for you because it was you sleeping beside me for me. Not saying that you used me for sex. It was just like the connection you needed. The source needed, the downloads you needed, like an orgasm. We're gonna talk about that. Well, for my ones that don't know, orgasms is sex measure, and it works faster and better for your manifesting. Okay, but you have to be good dogs. You have to meditate before sex, during sex. And when you about to orgasm, about to come, you start focus on what you're trying to focus on, like that business booming. The motherfucking wife, your husband, anything you want. Anything you fucking want. And it's not with the guy you been orgasming with. You talking to your guy, okay? So, people be like, well, I just fucked a guy and I did that Sheba. Yes. Is this him? You would did it. If not, God will send you somebody else. That makes sense? Let me break down for you. God will send him when you done entertaining your toys, okay? God will send them when you are done playing with trash, okay? God will send them when you are done believing your fucking self and your partner self and raising it, girl. Don't let me get too juicy in this bitch. But God will send him after the kids are done playing. For you can know what a man look like or what a man feel like or what a man say, you know. You would know. You would fucking know. From a can of paint, I'm telling you. You know how the fuck you know. You probably don't remember you knew, but you would fucking know. Because that's crazy as shit. So yeah. So that's how I knew. But I don't know if he knew. It's a matter of fact, so I knew when we both knew. And why both playing dumb? Because I'm thinking that he don't know what a twin flame is. Oh, he don't know what soulmate is. Because y'all saw, you know, I'm a bean. I would like to be a bean. So I'm gonna be a bean today. So I be hipping to people to a lot of shit. Bean shit like shit that nobody's talking about the moon cycle, the motherfucking horoscopes. You're not your 12th house is your life and I'm like shit like that. I be hipping people. So you can tell the ones that want to learn, you can tell the ones that's not interested. This motherfucker said, I'm going to give me a motherfucking notepad so I can write this down. And it was just like, wow. Wow. Like, you're not even sure if it's right or wrong. You're just like a believer at that. Like, not saying that he was gullible. I just saying that he knew I was talking about. You know what I mean? Like, he knew I was talking about. Like, having him do that, but he put that side to sleep. You know what I mean? And when it's like it felt like a reprogram, y'all. That's what I'm trying to get to. It felt like a reprogram, and that's why I got from the situation. And that was our first motherfucking what we gonna say? Ghost? Yeah, we gonna say ghost.